Yes, indeed. What's happening, world? B Marsh Boxing back at it. What's good, boxing heads and fight fans around the world? You already know, man. Anytime Gary Russell in the news, I'm gonna talk about it. You know what I mean? Gary Russell from my area. You know what I'm saying? So, I always gotta put out any news about the guy, cause truth be told, he only fights once a year. So sometimes, it's out of sight, out of mind. You don't get to see Gary Russell often, and he's not always the topic of conversation in boxing topics, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. I'm about to get into it. The man Gary Russell Jr. He says he wants to fight Leo Santa Cruz in the summertime. Wants a little tune-up fight, basically fight his WBC mandatory in about March. You know what I'm saying? And in March or April, and then he wants to fight the winner of granted he gets to litigation WBC, WBA featherweight division. He would like also to fight the winner of Gervonta Davis and Hugo Ruiz. You know what I mean? Now Gary Russell Jr. hasn't fought since last May, a fight I was at, no question about it. He overcame and injured his hand when he beat Jojo Diaz. You know what I mean? I was live for that fight, great fight. Jojo Diaz came all the way from the West Coast, came to the DC, Maryland area, not in his backyard, in Gary Russell's backyard, and gave a hell of a fight. Gary Russell won the fight. I'm saying that 12th round was, man. The man Jojo Diaz looked like he was trying to knock him out, and he looked like he almost had him. But Gary Russell still survived, and he won on points. You know what I mean? Gary Russell also, he and his wife, her name is Sapphire. They just bought a new home, and they just had some twins. You know what I mean? She gave birth to twins, a girl and a boy, whom they named Layla and Ali. You know what I'm saying? So now Gary Russell has four girls and two boys. I'm gonna read you some quotes from this guy Gary Russell. What he said. Quote, my family has grown and I cannot wait to complete this routine and sit down and enjoy life with my family. My wife and my children have intensified my desire to continue winning in boxing. I want to have a lot of fights this year. I want to face Leo Santa Cruz in June or July. I wanted to go directly to face Santa Cruz, but for now, I need to find some other quality opponent to sharpen me up in March or April. I want to finish this year with a lot of fights. Number one priority is Leo. And then I can face the winner of Gervonta Davis and Hugo Ruiz. These ones would be great fights. End quote. So you heard it from Gary Russell, communication popping, and he's trying to move up to 130 and face the man Gervonta Davis. You know what I mean? Now that's going to be a vicious rivalry, man. I'm trying to tell you, dogs. Baltimore City and PG County, they don't get along. You know what I'm saying? They don't like each other. You know what I mean? Go watch the Wire. You might have heard just about PG from the Baltimore fellas. You know what I mean? And they don't talk highly of the PG County fellas. You know what I mean? Shout out to PG County, man. All my homegirls, all my sexy young ladies that I've had in my lifetime, they're either from DC or PG County, man. Come out to the DC, Maryland area, and you'll find out for yourself. You know what I mean? You check it. Shout out to Tracy. Shout out to Yamala. Shout out to all them guys now. You know what I'm saying? But the man, the man Gary Russell, man. Hey, man. I made a video the other day not too long ago, where I forgot the name of the title, but it was basically saying where you at. You know what I mean? They did have that Fox PBC little gala event with the guys like Tony Harrison, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, Errol Spence, Caleb Plant, Uska Tagi, Peter Kid Chocolate, Peter Quillen, or they had a lot of people there. Dennis Ugas, but the man Gary Russell wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Leo Santa Cruz was there. You know what I mean? And the video I basically made was like, man, you've been quiet. And Leo Santa Cruz saying that he wants to fight. He ain't never said, Leo Santa Cruz never said Gary Russell's ducking the fight. Gary Russell, he himself never said Leo Santa Cruz specifically is ducking the fight. He basically said nobody wants to fight him in the featherweight division. And Jojo Diaz stepped up to the plate, but he was a mandatory. Oscar Escandon the year before. I was live for that event too at the MGM National Harbor, in Maryland, BG County. He got that W, you know what I mean? He stopped the man Escandon in 7, you know what I'm saying? Basically ruined though, because Escandon was on his way up. You know what I mean? But Gary Russell, man, like I said, he's a guy who he said he doesn't even watch boxing on TV. He's not a fan of the sport. So this is basically like a job for him. You know what I mean? So hopefully he wants to do his job to his best capability. You know what I'm saying? And him and the Cruz this year, and Gary Russell to end off to cap off the year. If that so does happen, that'd be awesome for the man Gary Russell. You know what I mean? Gary Russell did beat Leo Santa Cruz in the amateurs. You know what I mean? So if he did it once, he could do it again. But the amateurs is the amateurs. This the pro game now, and there's totally different styles. You know what I mean? But I want to see Gary Russell in the biggest fights, you know what I mean? I do. Not now. I've been wanting to see that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie. Gary Russell disappointed the F out of me when he fought Lomachenko. He did effort, man, but, Lomachenko showed levels, you know what I mean? But Gary Russell been doing this thing. He only fights once a year, so he's only eligible to basically fight a WBC mandatory, you know what I mean? I don't know actually, I do know what his mandatory is. It's that guy, King Tug, Nyambia, who just beat Claudio Morero on PBC on Fox on the Thurman and Osasito Lopez undercard. You know what I mean? I think Gary Russell beats Nyambia. I do believe he beats him. You know what I'm saying? So we shall see. And that's the fight that Gary Russell is mandated to fight next. So he has to fight his mandatory. Hopefully they'll bring it back to the MGM National Harbor. Al Heyman looks out for Gary Russell. There's certain fighters that Al Heyman looks out for. I'm sure I mentioned them before. Robert the Ghost Guerrero, that's an Al Heyman guy. Leo Santa Cruz, that's an Al Heyman guy. Who else? Abner Maris, he's an Al Heyman guy. Not like he's managed by Al Heyman, but these guys, like Al Heyman really looks out for these guys. Whether they win or lose, he's still going to put them on. Andre Berto, Al Heyman guy. Floyd Mayweather, he's an Al Heyman guy. Gary Russell Jr. for sure, without a shit. Austin Trout, no question about it. He's an Al Heyman guy. You know what I'm saying? He can keep losing title shots, but he'll still get a next one on the come up, Well, Gary Russell is definitely one of those guys, you know what I mean? Russell headlines his own show, gets a whole lot of money from the card. As far as the gate, he gets money from the live gate, and he clears about 1.4 million. That's without the live gate, you know what I mean? Just 1.4 million fighting the likes of Don and JoJo. Box is getting the most money. There's a lot of haters out here on this YouTube shit who be counting niggas' pockets and counting how much they make. Man, I'm all for boxers making millions of dollars. I don't give a fuck what fellas be talking about. They risk their lives for our entertainment. Who am I to say who deserves what in the game of boxing? You know what I mean? That's why I respect every boxer who puts their life on the line, and especially challenging themselves. You know what I mean? Some people, I've been seeing a lot of criticism on Al Heyman. Well, that's just part of the game. When you're on top of the game, when you're the kingpin, the Don Dada, hey man, there's gonna be haters too. You know what I'm saying? When you have haters, it's because you're successful. You know what I'm saying? How can anybody hate on the man Al Heyman when he's the best thing in boxing? He's the best thing smoking in boxing. You know what I mean? You check it. This is USA, Jack. You tell me who got the better, best cards on USA boxing, whether it's Showtime, ESPN, and DAZN. None other than Al Heyman. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to go into all the fights that he puts out there. Nobody's put out more unifications in the last 5 years than Al Heyman. You check it. So there's a lot of criticism. You know what I mean? But there ain't no criticism from them people about guys like Eddie Hearn. You know what I mean? Like Eddie Hearn. The kid with the golden spoon, silver spoon, born with the silver spoon, he gets no criticism. He can do no wrong. Hey, that's on y'all, man. But one thing for sure, two things for certain, I'm never going to bad mouth Al Heyman. That's what I'm not going to do, you know what I mean? I'm not going to blame him for Sean Porter not trying to fight Errol Spence. At the end of the day, he can't force nobody to fight. He's a manager. He's going to tell these guys what he might think is best for their careers. And if Sean Porter don't want to get in the ring with Errol Spence, Al Heyman can do absolutely nothing about it. You know what I mean? If Al Heyman wants to put the man Adrian Broner in a position to fight Manny Pacquiao in a pay-per-view, then that's something that Adrian Broner's willing to do. You know what I'm saying? He don't gotta be got to be held by his hand and told, go ahead and do this, and he be reluctant, you know what I mean? That's what Sean Porter's doing, you know what I'm saying? So don't blame Al Heyman for fights not happening on the PBC side, because at the end of the day, he ain't no promoter. Go look at BoxRec. Any of them Al Heyman shows have a promoter, you know what I'm saying? You check it, if the man Al Heyman is a promoter, um, then he would be committing federal law, or committing a federal crime, the Muhammad Ali Act. You know what I'm saying? The man's been taken to court by Golden Boy and Bob Arum, and ain't nothing changed. You know what I'm saying? He's still putting on the best cards in boxing, and Gary Russell Jr. is trying to make the best cards in boxing for himself. And the fight between him and Gervonta Davis, if the man Gary Russell can get through Leo Santa Cruz, that shit will be massive. That shit ain't even built for the MGM National Harbor. That joint only holds like 3,000 people, you know what I mean? They're going to have to do that probably at the Capitol Center, where the Washington Wizards play, you know what I mean? I think that's the best venue, you know? The DC Armory is a nice venue, but it's old. It's old. It's from the 40s. It was actually an armory where like the U.S. government would keep artillery, you know what I'm saying, weapons and shit like that, you know, and they don't have no screens in that joint. There's no replay, nothing. You ain't gonna see no replay of no knockout or nothing. So it's a little outdated, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I think, hey man, guys like, what's his name? What's that guy's name? Not Quincy Taylor. What's the guy's name? Southpaw, the guy who beat Keith Holmes. Keith Holmes had a few fights over there headlining at them times. It was called the MCI Center, you know what I mean? That's actually the last place Mike Tyson had a fight when Kevin McBride retired Mike Tyson. It was in Washington, D.C., you know what I mean? At the MCI Center. That's what it was called back when. So that's what I want to see for Gary Russell Jr. To me, Gary Russell Jr. hasn't been in a meaningful fight really and truly since, can't even say when he got his world title against Johnny Gonzalez. Yeah, it was a meaningful fight for him. Yeah, he got his title, but I'm talking about a fight where all boxing heads, hardcores, and even some casuals will be tuning in, and it's a must-see fight. And Gary Russell, it's about that time. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Why I had guys like Erislandy Lara I said he's gonna lose to Jarrett Hurd in 2018. The man Lara hadn't been in a meaningful fight really since 2014 when he fought Cannoli. That's a long time, ladies and gents. Be Marsh Box. Leave your thoughts and comments. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button if you like the content. Leave your thoughts and comments. Let me know what y'all think about the man Gary Russell of 2019. And do you think he'll fulfill him? You know what I'm saying? Do you think he'll get a chance? Leo Santa Cruz fight is there. All he got to do is get through his mandatory, which will be this King Tag Nyambe out from Mongolia. Can he get that fight with Gervonta Davis? We shall see. Another guy coming up in weight, but this time it's a brother. Big up to the kid, Brooklyn Boxing Child. He came on my live stream earlier, and he made a great point. The man Tank Davis don't be fighting no African-American fighters or black fighters, period. Gary Russell Jr. might be the first one in a long time. So let me know what y'all think about this proposition from Gary Russell. Be March Boxing, I'm out of here. And that one person in the motherfucking chat, hit that thumbs up one time. I see you. I see you. You can't run, you can't hide. I see you. Hit that thumbs up one time before I close this live stream. Do that for the kid, you know what I mean? Hit that